Well, we got some laundry done, we got some work done. We have left the town of Cortez, Colorado, and we are now in Mancos, Colorado. Gonna find another camp spot to stay for another several days. And then we'll be moving more into the heart of Colorado, which is pretty exciting. Welcome to the Adventure Closet. I'm Liz, and this is Charlie. We are two 80s and 90s kids that never lost their sense of wonder. We're all over the map, exploring wild and abandoned places, discovering rocks, geology, and history of different areas, all while living and traveling in our minivan Opal. I guess you can say our life is a mixtape of adventures, so hop in the van, hit the subscribe button, and let's go somewhere.
Yeehaw! Somebody over there?
I can't really tell. I like how private these spots are.
Looks like a
Oh, there's the creek. Nice. And all these aspens. Well, I think we found a good camp spot.
yeah. That's cool.
This is gorgeous. Wow.
Water's not too cold. Gosh, our campsite is so beautiful. We're just gonna go for a walk and explore and see what we find. We haven't been to too many forests of aspen. This is the San Juan National Forest. And it's beautiful, especially with all the leaves and all the white barks.
All the yellow flowers. There's so many dandelions and buttercups, and then there's like this other kind of yellow flower.
Yeah, here, let's show you some flowers. Boy, it's a good thing they put that fence there. Wouldn't want anything to get around it. We came down this road this way and we came across this. Somebody's ranch out here. But the road looks like it goes on to that chair. I don't know if you can see the chair, but Come on, people. It's beautiful out here. Don't be doing garbage. But there's a bridge, so to speak. Very old bridge. And a bearing tree. And a national forest monument or something. Yeah, beautiful area to have a piece of property. But let's cross this bridge. Woo! Looks like we have choices. Gosh, look at how beautiful this is. Whew. Very refreshing after being in the desert. In case you're tired and hungry from the walk, there is a sofa with a tangerine. So we're about a mile and a half, maybe 2 from where we're camped, and the forest is completely different here. There's underbrush, and then there's this little yellow plant here. It looks like a holly plant. It's just weird how the forest has changed so much in pretty much just a short walk. It's crazy. Just turned into another road here. 559. And I think we're turning around here and heading back up 386 to camp. Made some chili mac for dinner and enjoying it under this beautiful sunset. Look at that. That's gorgeous. It's really nice with all the aspens around too. It's kind of cold tonight though. It's gonna get down to 34, which is a little different than what we've been used to, but we can hang. But gosh, just wanted to share this sunset with you guys before we went to bed. Yeah. I made some chili mac. We made some chili mac.
Yep, in our fine china.
Yeah.
It's so good.
It's delicious. Just cooked up some noodles. Had some diced tomatoes with jalapenos in them. Can of kidney beans, can of black beans, little tiny can of corn. I'm sure there's gonna be leftovers. And packet of chili seasoning from the store. Some garlic powder and onion powder, and added some fake cheese and some a little bit of cornstarch to thicken it. Good night, y'all.
Good night. Good morning, guys. So we haven't told you yet, or I don't think we've told you guys, one of our solar panels on the Jackery broke. We are not sponsored by Jackery. You're going to hear completely accurate, real information about Jackery from us. But Charlie was just about to call FedEx, and I
thought maybe some of you guys didn't know, but some FedEx locations will receive deliveries. Maybe we're the last people to know about it, but we don't do a lot of shipping.
So Jackery needs a return address for our warranty return of the solar panel. So I said, we're on the road. Can you, do a general delivery to USPS? They said, no, we can't, but some FedEx locations will receive packages for you, and you just have to call and ask and make sure. So that's what we're going to do, because we can't. Otherwise, we'd have to have it shipped to a family member and have them ship it to us again, general delivery.
Yeah.
So this hopefully will save a step.
Yeah, definitely. And this is not the first time we've had to return part of our system. We've had to return the main battery bank.
Yeah, we've had to return the whole Jackery unit because the car charger stopped working on it.
Which apparently is a common problem.
Yeah, which we've heard from a lot of people. It happens a lot. And we also noticed that it was draining really, really fast. Well, when we got our return unit, after much back and forth and an accusation that we never sent it, but that's another story.
We sound a little bitter.
We got a new Jackery, and this Jackery works a heck of a lot better because it'll last a couple of days with minimal use, whereas the other one would go from 48% or 30% to 0 overnight.
Yeah, and we've been pretty gun shy with it, thinking, oh, we got to be really conservative, but the new one is working as it should be.
Yeah.
But then go figure, the solar panel goes out. But good thing we have two.
Yeah.
So just wanted to fill you guys in on that. See you later.
So today we're going to attempt to make dandelion tea. We looked online and said you should use dried dandelion root. So we looked online on how to make a solar dehydrator, and we're like, we don't need all that stuff. So what we're using is we're going to use our classifier, which for rockhounding it's how you sift out all the sand from the rocks, and we needed a piece of glass to cover it. And Liz was like, what about the lid to our pan? It fits perfectly in our classifier, so that's cool. And then Liz had the smart idea, since we're out here, of course, camping, living in the woods here. She said that we should get some dandelion, which there's plenty here, from out in the open, so you know that somebody hasn't peed on it while they were camping, which, something you got to think about when you're camping. We're also going to try and make probably a salad out of the dandelion leaves, and we will try and make a tea out of the flowers as well, and try that as well. So right now Liz is washing the roots off in the creek. We're putting them in our classifier, and we'll be taking the leaves and stuff off. What we read is that you want to try and get the root without breaking it much.
Like I broke this one.
Like that one's broken?
I'm still gonna not waste it. But...
Yeah, because the sap is the most beneficial part of the root.
And I think I'm gonna cut. Do you think we should dry these whole like this, or should I cut this off and then we'll?
I would cut that off because it would probably dry quicker.
Yeah. Okay. I'm just.
And we'll save the other stuff for salads and tea.
Do you think I need to get more roots? If I can get it.
We'll start with this and see how it is.
Yeah.
If we like it, then we'll get more.
No, you want to show them how the lid works?
Yeah. Boom. Look at that.
Perfect.
fits perfect on there. We were gonna buy a piece of acrylic to go over it, and then we're like, Liz was like, what about the panlet? So,
Gotta
perfect.
be resourceful out here.
Yeah. Well, bummer. Kind of wanted to go up, see the view from at least like the top platform, not all the way up. But it says no trespassing on the building. But it's got one of these things. What is this? It's a geocache. That's cool. Huh. Gosh, this would be an awesome rental.
Reminds me a lot of our North Mountain Lookout.
Yeah. We actually stayed in a fire lookout. The North Mountain Lookout. You should check out that video. I'll link it here. And
It was a really good video.
Was a good video. It was a really cool stay. And that was in Washington. So, all right, let's see what else we can find out here.
So we're thinking about moving campsites here in a couple days. So our dandelions have been dehydrating for 2 days straight now in the sun on our little homemade dehydrator. And they are very, very dry. So let's go make some coffee. Yeah, just 2 cups. How much of this is dirt? Probably a little bit of it, but hey, dirt has B vitamins in it. And we rinsed it off really well, and it's been in the sun, kind of cooking. Dehydrated, it's very dry.
Yeah, it is.
We probably could have done like a day and a half.
Yeah. Nice that our dehydrator works.
So we didn't do very much of it, so we're just gonna make kind of a small batch to see how good it is. And we're gonna do it in our French press.
So the process is you dig up the roots, you wash them off, you dehydrate them. Once they're dehydrated, you cut them up and you boil some water, let them steep for about 5 or 10 minutes, and then strain out the solids and drink it.
It's been about 10 minutes. The water's changed color, has a very earthy smell. It almost smells to me like cigar papers, or you know what I mean?
Yeah, it does kind of have a tobacco-y smell.
Yeah. The reason we're using the French press is because, one, it's what we have, but it has a filter feature in there so that we can kind of keep all the twigs and stuff from getting into our actual cup of coffee. But you could use, like, if you have a tea ball for loose leaf tea, that would be a good option. Or a nut milk bag would be great. But let's give this a try, guys. It really does smell like tobacco. It's weird, but like that good smell of tobacco, not like burnt tobacco, like fresh tobacco.
It's supposed to have a bitter taste.
Like, it reminds me of pipe tobacco. I love the smell of pipe tobacco. It actually has a smooth taste. It's very light. Maybe we needed more in there, but it's pretty smooth. It tastes like tea rather than coffee. But it does have kind of a smoky, nutty flavor too. Interesting. You try it.
Not what I expected. It does taste like tea.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
And do you feel like it needs sweetener?
I feel like it could use sweetener, especially if it was like, if we had a lot more root in there, it definitely needs sweetener, but like this is almost like a green tea.
Oh, green tea is a good way to describe it. It does taste a lot like a green tea. It's palatable. Yeah. Like, I actually kind of like it.
Yeah, it's not bad at all.
And you can add the fresh petals to the steeping too to make it more like a tea. And then we were gonna add agave. You do agave or honey or whatever kind of sweetener you like.
Sugar, whatever.
Yeah. But a lot of the time I have my tea without sweetener, so I think this is great without sweetener.
Yeah.
Came out pretty yellow. Charlie's gonna try it unsweetened.
That smells better than the root tea, root coffee. It's almost, it's like a mild Earl Grey tea.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you want sweetener?
I don't think it needs it. It's not bad at all.
All right, I'm gonna try it. Smells kind of like, almost like asparagus.
A little bit.
Yeah, it's really mild.
It's kind of an Earl Grey though. It's got that little bit of
Yeah, I
dryness
can see that.
that Earl Grey has.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Yeah.
I think I might add sweetener to this though. Surprising that the root one I didn't want to add sweetener, but I do on this one.
Well, that was fun.
That was so much fun.
Don't forget to like and subscribe and check us out on Patreon, and we'll see you next time.
Bye now.
Bye now.